Ross would like to give a toast. It looks like a very well-written toast.
We are gathered here today on this joyous occasion to celebrate the special love that Brittany and Nick share. It is a love based on giving and receiving, as well as having and sharing. And the love that they give is shared and received. And through having and giving and sharing and receiving, we too can share and love and have and receive. When I think of the love that these two givers and receivers share, I cannot help but envy a lifetime ahead of having and loving and giving and of course receiving. So yeah, that's my serious part of the speech. I've known Brittany quite a lot of years since we were babies in church, and became friends, in CCI, and it was pretty awesome. We've gone through so much stuff together, and from our two-person Christian fellowship and praying, and our hours spent watching Friends, as you can tell, we love it, and spring Arbor trips around the sun, and so I'm just so happy for the two of you that you found your Prince Charming, and I just wish the two of you a happy, lifelong time together as well. That is all.
Ross, his other best man, would also like to toast. Can you beat all of this and share and all that?
I can't dial out all of that.
Yeah, my name's Ross. Me and Nick go way back now. Started hanging out between my 8th grade and freshman year of high school, and we've been best friends since then, along with that big guy there. It all started pretty much with the summer of fun, where we just did nothing but hang out with each other the whole entire summer, and we just did everything imaginable that we could do. Well, so Nick goes away to college, then next thing I know, he's calling me saying, man, I met a girl named Brittany. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And months go by, and he's like, man, I really like this girl, Brittany. And I'm like, wow, that's awesome, dude. And then later on, he's like, told me he's going to propose. And everything just kept going and going. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And we all got married now within a year of each other. And so, wish for you guys the best. Thank you. Congratulations.
And Mel?
My name is Melanie, and I will tell you my story of my friendship with Brittany. Bear with me. When I first met this bubbly, red-headed Canadian, I had not the faintest idea of the friendship that would emerge. Brittany and I met on freshman move-in day at Spring Arbor University, and in the midst of all the chaos, I was happy to have a new friend living right next door. The night before classes started, I walked into the hallway and publicly addressed the floor. Does anyone want to go to breakfast with me tomorrow at 7:25? Within a second, Brittany popped her head out the door and said, sure. For the rest of the year, we were breakfast buddies on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, automatically splitting a Belgian waffle and getting our routine milk and orange juice for each other. And that was the simple start to a lifelong friendship. Throughout our next 4 years at Spring Arbor, it became widely known that Britt and Mel were inseparable. We did everything together. Meals were shared, musical concerts were attended, secrets were held, laughter abounded, and support was given. Each of us knew that we could count on the other to be our biggest fan and our constant support even when no one else was around. We liked the same books, watched the same movies, shared the same Christian childhood, sang the same songs, and had the same type A tendencies. We We began to read each other's minds and would rarely have complete conversations because we just knew what the other meant. When I began dating Kevin, the man who is now my husband, Britt didn't let our friendship falter. She never seemed to mind being our third wheel, and I was constantly blessed by her steadfast support. As she watched our love progress, she never once showed sign of jealousy, but was always listening and encouraging. When I was hurting, she knew just what to say, or exactly when to hold me and let my tears stain her shirt. When her turn for love came, I was there every step of the way. Nick was a good friend of mine before he and Britt knew each other. Between all the religion classes we endured together and all the time I spent hanging out with Kevin and the guys in their dorm, we got to know each other quite well. To this day, I still consider him one of my closest friends, and I'm overjoyed to see him marrying my very best friend today. Now, Brittany knew Kevin's deepest secret 3 years before I did. He was going to marry me, and that he did. A year ago tomorrow, we will be celebrating our first anniversary, and it was Brittany and Nick who stood at our sides as we pledged ourselves to one another in marriage. What an honor it is to have the opportunity to show them our love and support in the same way. If you would raise your glasses with me, Britt and Nick, here's to a lifetime of love and unity in Christ. May you know that in times of blessing and in times of pain, Kevin and I will be there to love you, pray for you, laugh with you, and share milestones with you. Congratulations, my friends. I love you. Cheers.